Not many people know much about the country of North Korea, which is an Asian country about the size of Mississippi. Let's look at this location a little bit better. If this is the western coast of the United States, if we cross the Pacific Ocean and go past Japan, we find the country of North Korea right here. We're going to zoom in now a little bit more into North Korea. And why do most people don't know much about North Korea? Well, this is the Korean Peninsula. And the reason why most people don't know much about North Korea is because of the policy of political isolation that its communist government has maintained since it was founded in 1948. So North Korea was founded in 1948. Before that, the Korea Peninsula, this is the Korean Peninsula, was one country and was actually had been invaded and was controlled by Japan. But then, as most of us know, Japan lost World War II. When that happened, the control of Korea was divided into two parts, similarly to what happened to Germany with East Germany and West Germany. Well, the northern part of Korea was given to the control of the USSR, or Soviet Union as it was called at that time, Russia as it's called right now. And the government of that country was communist. So we're going to do a red outline, as red was the color of the communist flag. While South Korea was controlled by the United States. The United States put American bases and military in South Korea. And the division happened along what is known as the demilitarized zone, which is approximately at 38 degrees of latitude north, which is separation zone, and there is a big contingent of military on both sides of this. North Korean military staying on this side, and South Korean military staying on this side, and there is barbed wires, and it's very difficult to cross. Permits are needed. So, well, what happened? Let's go back to the story. Um, the Soviet Union established a communist government in North Korea, and they left in 1948 when North Korea actually became a country. And the leader of that government that they left is this man here, shown in this picture, whose name was Kim Il-sung. And he ruled North Korea, as it is said, with an iron fist. He was a tyrant, and as a communist, he took private property from people, so that all private property was just controlled from the government. And he disallowed people from driving. He strengthened the militaries to the point where about one every 25 people is now in the military. Part of the reason why people like to be in the military is because the country became so poor because of its politics of isolations. Then there was not food. Still, there isn't food for everybody, and people in the military have preference. They are the first one to be fed. So anyway, Kim Il-sung ruled North Korea from 1948 until he died in 1994. And even though, as we said, he ruled North Korea with an iron fist, the government wanted the North Korean people to consider him as a god. And so they actually built, once he died, a huge statue, as we can see here. It's a huge statue to the leader, about 60 feet tall, in the main square of the capital of North Korea, which is shown here. The capital of North Korea is Pyongyang. And people still bring flowers to the statue, and they still bow, North Korean people. And even visitors to North Korea are invited to go honor who they call their eternal leader and to bring flowers. Hotels give visitors from other countries flowers to bring to the statue of Kim Il-sung. Anyway, enough about Kim Il-sung. When he died in 1994, his son, Kim Jong-Il, took control of the country. He became the new leader. And here's a picture of Kim Jong-il. Kim Jong-il realized that his country was very poor and that he needed help, even though he didn't want to change the communist policies of that his father has established. But he did try to have meetings with South Korean leaders, with American, meaning United States leaders, hoping to improve relationship and bring foreign investments. Um, but these meetings came to a screeching halt in 2002 because in 2002, and let's write that date down here, in 2002 it was discovered that North Korea was actually trying to develop nuclear weapons. At that point, the isolation of the country increased even more. And finally, in 2011, in December 2011, oops, wrong date there, 2011, Kim Jong-il died of a heart attack, and his son, Kim Jong-un, who at the time was only 28 years old, he became the new leader of North Korea. Many people are now wondering if this man is ready for leading the country and if anything will change in North Korea. Only time will tell us if that's the case.